Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, editorial director at TigerFitness.com. As you can see, I'm sitting here in a Days Inn. Can you even see that with the glare? Drinking this little, like, what is this, a 4-ounce cup of coffee? Guys, I'm sitting at the Days Inn. Guys, right here, I don't see if you can see that. It is an 8-week Wendler's 5-3-1 program. I get a lot of questions about Wendler's 5-3-1. So guys will ask me, what would you do if you were running 5-3-1, if you were training me on 5-3-1, what would you do? So I have a complete program right here. This video might take a while, so stick around. I want to detail this program. If you guys are using 5-3-1 or want a 5-3-1 variation or a 5-3-1 variation for friends or people you're training. Now, before I get into the program, I want to say there's certain things about 5-3-1 I don't like for late beginners to early intermediates. Number one, when 5-3-1 is structured like a body part split where you just do the one lift per day, you know, the squat, bench, dead, and overhead, and then you do like a bodybuilding type of split. So unlike overhead press day, you would do shoulder work. On bench day, you would do bench and tricep work. On squat day, you would follow it with leg work. I don't necessarily like that for late beginners and early intermediates. Quite frankly, I don't like that for strength trainees. I don't feel it's the most efficient way. I'm not saying it can't be effective, but again, I'm making this video to present an option. One of the other concerns I have when some people, a small percentage of people run 5-3-1, is that they'll go in, do their squat, do their bench, do their deadlift 5-3-1 work, and then they don't follow it with more volume. If you just do the 5-3-1 work for squats and bench and overhead presses, it's not enough work for those lifts. So I have that built into this program as well. I also have it set up more like a periodization program. This is an 8-week program. There's only one deload week in. One of the issues I have personally with Wendler's 5-3-1 is the frequent deloading. It's not needed for late beginners to early intermediates. It's simply not needed. So I structured a cycle into this program so you only rest once every 8 weeks. I've also removed a lot of the singles days. Don't panic, guys. But I don't feel those are really necessary for late beginners or early intermediates. There's only one peaking or heavy singles day where you do your 1 rep max weight for as many reps as possible, and that is right before the deload week. So with that said, now that I've just tipped over some sacred cows, I'm going to present my 8-week Wendler's 5-3-1 cycle. So here's how it works. Here's the base. Instead of doing 5-3-1 week and then deload, which you know I don't like, it's you end up taking 13 weeks of training each year deloading. Ridiculous, waste of time, don't like it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the 5-week, we're gonna do the 3-week, and then instead of going to the 1, we're gonna repeat 5 and 3 again. So the first 4 weeks of the program are 5-week, 3-week, 5-week, 3-week, okay? That's the first 4-week block. The second 4-week block is a more conventional Wendler's block. So it's gonna go 5-3-1 deload, okay? So that's the second 4-week block. So to repeat, the first 4-week block is 5-3-5-3, okay? You're doing more rep work, you're challenging yourself on those quality 5 and 3 sets. The second 4-week block, the peaking block, is 5-3-1 deload. Easy, okay? That's a 8-week cycle. Much better option, in my opinion, for late beginners, early intermediates, and even late intermediate strength trainees. Much better option overall. So now let's go to the workout. It's a 4-day, you're gonna be working 4 days a week in an upper-lower manner, okay? It's not structured like a body part split. And you're gonna be training on Monday. Monday's gonna be your bench day. Tuesday is going to be your squat day. And then you're going to take a day off on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be your shoulder day, which is another upper body day. And Saturday is going to be your deadlift day. So you'll wake up on Saturday, drink a lot of caffeine, a lot of coffee, and then you'll go and destroy deadlifts. Let me have some coffee. Hot, black, and wonderful. All right, so to repeat, the split, the upper-lower split, is Monday upper lower with your bench 5-3-1. Tuesday is Monday is bench and upper body. with your bench 5-3-1. Tuesday is squat and lower body with your squat 5-3-1. Thursday is shoulders and upper body with your shoulder 5-3-1. And Saturday is deadlifts and lower body with your deadlift 5-3-1. So here are the workouts, okay? Here are the workouts. And I don't have time because I'm on the road and stuck in this days in to detail it below. So you guys might want to get a pen and pencil. I'll try to detail this and turn this into a legit article as soon as I can. Hopefully if I turn it into a legit article, I won't be sued by Jim Wendler for reformulating his program. Maybe I'll just have to make it into my own program. I don't know, kids. It's all so confusing. Just trying to help you. So here's Monday workout. And these workouts can be altered any way you want. This is just a generic baseline structure. It's not a magic program. If you feel one exercise works better than the other, change it in. This is just a starting point. The way I approach workouts is as a starting point. It's not magical. Now for you, when you hit your 5-3-1 sets, you know what to do. In this workout plan, your assistance work, your additional exercises, I'm going to recommend you can do 3 sets of, whatever, 6x10 or 8x12 or whatever, or you can use my rep goal system, which is detailed in my book Massive Iron, which is linked below. I believe in maximizing sets, and that's really the heart of my book. And I think it's best for muscle building. I think it's a better way of progressing. So I would prefer that you would use the maximizing of sets or the rep goal system during your assistance work in this program, but you don't have to. It's not necessary as long as you're progressing. It doesn't matter. So enough blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the program, right, kids? Here we go. Monday. You go in, you do your bench 5-3-1, whatever it is for that week. You follow that up with 3 sets of bench press, okay? 3 sets of bench press, preferably within the 5 to 12 rep range. A lot of guys will go in, just do their bench work, and then they'll move on to their assistance work. You got to get more bench volume. So follow your bench 5-3-1 with 3 sets of bench. You could even do 4 sets of bench or 5 sets of bench. These are just minimum set amounts, so you can do more bench if you want. After that, you do barbell rows, penalty rows, whatever row variation you want for a minimum of 3 sets. I just have 3 sets here. Follow that with seated Arnold dumbbell presses, 3 sets. The Arnold dumbbell press is like this, okay? You're rotating. You start here, and then as you go up, you rotate out. So that's next. That's your shoulder work for that day. Now, we follow it up with 3 sets of close grip bench press and 3 sets of alternating dumbbell curls. So to recap, your Monday upper bench day starts off with your bench 5-3-1, then 3 sets of bench, 3 sets of barbell rows, 3 sets of seated Arnold presses, 3 sets of close grip bench presses, and 3 sets of alternating dumbbell curls. Moving on to the Tuesday workout, which is your squat workout. You start out with your squat, 5-3-1. Then you move on to 3 more sets of squats. Again, 5 to 8 rep range would work good here, 5 to 12 if you're really daring and want some leg pain. You can do these paused if you want, but if you do them in a paused rep manner, I recommend only 5 to 8 reps per set. Don't go super high on paused squats. So squats, 5-3-1, 3 sets of squats after that, 3 sets of dumbbell Romanian deadlifts after that. Now, I get a lot of questions. Big, hairy, ugly dude, why dumbbell Romanian deadlifts? Why not barbell? I don't like to overwork movement patterns. When you're doing deadlifts, you're going to be doing a barbell deadlift variation. Because I don't like to overwork movement patterns and use the same variation on every day, you're going to be doing dumbbell Romanians here. It's not a big deal if you want to do barbell. It's all personal preference. So 3 sets of dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. Follow that with 3 sets of hack squats. Yes, hack squats. I'm a huge believer in hammering your quads for strength and obviously for muscle building. Far too many strength programs don't try to crush the quads. Your quads are one of your largest muscle groups. I, as a strength coach, really believe in hammering your quads. So you're going to get quad work twice a week on this program. So after 3 sets of hack squats, you do 3 sets of seated calf raises or standing calf raises, whatever calf variation you want, and you round it out with 3 sets of planks. So as a recap, Squat day, Tuesday, your squat 5-3-1, whatever you're doing that day, followed up with 3 sets of squats, 3 sets of dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, 3 sets of hack squats, 3 sets of a calf raise variation, 3 sets of planks. All right, we're going to move on to Thursday, which is your shoulder and your second upper body day of the week. You start out with your shoulder press variation for a 5-3-1. That could be seated, standing, whatever barbell press variation you're doing. You follow that up, after your 5-3-1 overhead press variation, you follow that up with 3 more sets in the 5 to 12 rep range for that save movement. So if you're doing push press, you'd start with your push press 5-3-1, and then you do an additional 3 sets in the 5 to 12 rep range of push presses. After that, you do 3 sets of one of the following exercises: pull-ups, inverted rows, or V-bar handle pull-downs to your chest. Remember, when you're doing these, don't pull with the arms. Concentrate on driving your elbows back and getting a good lat contraction. So after that, you're going to do single arm dumbbell bench presses, okay? This isn't like the double arm dumbbell bench press. You're going to alternate. You're going to have 2 dumbbells at the same time. This is a variation I love. Give it a try. After that, guys, we're going to do 3 sets of skull crushers. Skull crushers, don't bring them to your nose. Bring them to the back of your head and extend. The long head of the triceps has 2 functions. Rotation. It has 2 functions: rotation and extension. Rotation and extension. If you just do skull crushers here, you're just getting one of the functions of the long head of the triceps. So bring them back here, do rotation and extension. And you'll finish out that upper body day with easy bar curls. You can do really any curl variation you want, who cares? It's just curls. So to recap, your Thursday shoulder day, shoulder 5-3-1, then do 3 more sets of that shoulder exercise, followed up with either pull-ups, inverted rows, or V-bar pull-downs. Then do single arm dumbbell bench presses, skull crushers to the back of the head, and easy bar curls. Now we're on to the last day, which is Saturday, your deadlift day. You start off with a deadlift 5-3-1, whatever you're doing that day. And then I want you to do 3 sets of low rack pulls and power shrug combos. You're not going to be floor pulling after that 5-3-1 work. I don't want to overwork the deadlifts. There's no need. I really want to hammer your traps and hammer you from the low rack pull position. So set up in a rack with the pin with the bar below your knee and do 3 sets of 5 to 8 of low rack pulls. You'll pull and then you'll finish out with a power shrug. So that's what you're going to follow your deadlifts with. After this low rack pull power shrug combo, you're going to do 3 sets of leg presses, probably in the 10 to 15 rep range. Then you're going to do 3 sets of leg extensions. If you don't like leg extensions, or you have some unhealthy fear that this is the worst exercise that is known to man, then you can do some other leg variation. I don't care, some other quad variation, whatever you want. After that, you do 3 sets of leg curls and 3 sets of ab wheels. So it's a very leg-centric program. So again, your Saturday workout, deadlift 5-3-1, 3 sets of low rack pulls and power shrug combos, 3 sets of leg curls, 3 sets of leg extensions, and 3 sets of ab wheel. Guys, that is my variation. I hope you give it a try, and if you do, please leave me some feedback in the comments section below. Again, this program can be tweaked. These exercises can be tweaked to fit your needs. If you have any questions or comments, guys, on this video, there's a Q&A link below. Come on over, post your questions in that Q&A link. I answer every question posted. And if you've made it this far into this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I would appreciate the support. We're rolling them up, kids, and we're rolling them out. Rolling them up and rolling them out. So, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.